Yo, what's up, man? Happy Friday. By the time you're watching this video, man, I'm at a Jason Aldean concert, so happy Friday, guys. Made this video this morning, and now it's being posted if you're watching. So, man, we're against the Nationals. They did really good against the Rockies, but they lost in the last game, I think. That's what I saw. Anthony Rendon, we faced him before. Earlier this season, Jeremy Heckelson, 2.86 ERA. That's probably one of the best ERAs we have faced all season. As Chris Taylor will lead in. And here we go in Washington. Our first visit here. Feels like, well, it is our first visit here this season. I don't know why I was trying to go with that. But, man, Nationals, their field's their sand looks like their dirt right here looks like turf. It really does. It looks like a turf sand in the video game, and it always has. Like, Washington always has a good like a weird look to their stadium. Well, not to the stadium, just to the field. And hopefully I do good here. 2-2 count to Chris Taylor, who is our leadoff hitter. Leads the Dodgers in 21 home runs this season. Pretty good for him. And Corey Seager's on deck. Verdugo hitting 8th, and Austin Barnes hitting 7th. Walked. Chris Taylor should, yes. And the Rockies are losing in Cincinnati. We go play Denver Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So stepping into the box, Corey Seager, he'll get to take his first cuts here. So we are just, we're getting ready to face them at Coors Field for the last time in the season. We faced them at Coors Field. It's kind of crazy that I feel like we haven't played a lot of games there this season, and the last games in July for the Dodgers are at Coors Field, and those are the last times the Rockies and Dodgers will meet up at Coors Field. The Rockies do have a visit at Dodger Stadium, but usually it's Dodger Stadium what's the last visit. I mean, usually it's Coors Field for the Dodgers in this series, like in real life. Well, like in the game and in real life, like every year it feels like the Dodgers come to Coors Field in September, or at least like late in the months of the season. But this year it ends in July. The Dodgers going to Coors Field as Brian Dozier, former Dodger, makes a play on that ball to get the force out at second, and Corey Seager with the wheels to get the first. But besides that point, we got to focus on the Nationals and just think about the Colorado series. It is kind of on my mind. I want to do good, and even if we do bad, like, it really don't matter. Like, we're just so many games ahead in the division, as this is a blooper. That's an easy play for Juan Soto. Yeah, easy play for Soto. 14 pitches for Jeremy Heckelson, and we only have a runner at first and 2 outs. I don't know what to do. Just trying to get to work with this team. As here goes the pitch from Heckelson. That's fouled off. A lot of foul balls to start this game. 0-1 count to Justin Turner. Strike 2. So that's 0-2 now to Turner. High fastball. It got me. 0-2. Strike 3 with the fastball way inside of Justin Turner's hands. Good pitch from Heckelson right there. And our pitcher is the one and only Julio. 15 starts, 15 wins, and that is 1.0.2 ERA. Man, he's had a great year. Drag bunt, that's what they're saying Trey Turner's going to lead off the game with. And if he does, it's not surprising, as he's going to take strike 1 from Julio Urias. Urias, man, this season is, didn't start as a starter. He started as a starter, but he started as a starter in the AAA. We called him up, and he hasn't been back down to the AAA since. And it's unbelievable, man. He's had 15 games, 15 starts, and all 15 wins. Like, he has 15 wins, 15 starts. Like, he's just so positive. Like, you just think he comes out and he's gonna get the win, and the start. So like this should be 16-16 rather than you know, 16 start, 15th win. I don't know. You never know with this Dodger club who has to swing the bats. But Julio Urias got a strikeout. So 2 easy outs for Julio as Adam Eaton strikes out. And here comes Anthony Rendon. His batting average is second in the National League. That's pretty damn good, like 343. But he's going to hit this one to Seager. 6-pitch inning for Urias. And the bats for the Dodgers are coming back up. And it's going to be led off by the man, Cody Bellinger.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie.
Look at the splits, man. Those splits are so different.
Take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and
All right, here comes the first pitch from Jeremy Heckelson to Bellinger, and that'll be fouled off. Those high fastballs, man, they're really tempting.
Is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman.
1-1 count to Bellinger. 2 with the knuckle curve.
1-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
1-2.
Changes
Ball
up
2.
on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
2-2 count to Cody Bellinger. Here comes the pitch. Fouled off. Great at bat right here from Bellinger. 5 pitches. Pretty good.
The 2-2 one more time.
2-2 to Bellinger. 3-2.
And the count moves forward.
Great eye, great eye.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy in innings.
3-2 fouled off. Man,
success.
Bellinger, he could take one into right field real quick and make a 1-0 if he gets a pitch he likes. 3-2. Fouled off. Another foul ball.
Hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this
Bellinger's fighting at the plate. 3-2.
Can get a swing and a miss on.
Inside, and that's all you need if you're Jeremy Heckelson. Easy pop up for Trey Turner. That is a hard and great at bat, but a sad result from Cody Bellinger. That sucks. As here comes Jock. Just picked Heckelson to Jock is fouled off. Man, a lot of high fastballs in the zone, and you know, it feels like we're just missing them. We're missing to hit the home run or a hit or something. 0-1 count, and then now it's 0-2 with the change. 0-2 count to Jock Peterson. Ball 1.
Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's
Ball 1 to Jock. Knuckle curve foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the
count to
string
Bellinger.
with a nasty breaking
Peterson,
ball.
excuse me, ball 2. Great take right there from Jock. That was, you know, those are swings, you know, I really want to swing at. I mean pitches, but I really want to swing at, but I know I'd get jammed as that's fouled off. That was a change or a knuckle curve, which it was the knuckle curve. Those pitches just dropped. 6 pitch at bat to Jock. All good take from Jock Peterson, and Austin Barnes is on deck.
3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of the pitcher.
To Jock
You
Peterson.
gotta find a way to stay composed.
Fouling that one off.
Execute your plan.
Barely staying alive. 8 pitch at bat. 3-2. Chopper in front of Kurt Suzuki. Easy play for Suzuki. And a great at bat, but another bad result for the Dodgers. And there comes Barnes trying to flip the script. Trying to get our first base hit of the game. As that's going to be an easy play for Trey Turner. Excuse me, I think we actually do have a hit. No, we don't. We have a walk. So
next will be the cleanup hitter.
None of us have a hit yet, as here comes Juan Soto. First pitch is going to hit the Bellinger. Easy backhand for Cody, and he's going to throw it around the infield, as that's the first out of the bottom of the second. Ryan Zimmerman, man, great hitter, 13 home runs. In a National Park, he always does good, I've noticed. That's ball 1 to Ryan Zimmerman. He's a dangerous hitter. If he could get the barrel on, he's good. As he gets the barrel on there, hit the right. Verdugo's going to throw the ball in, and Bellinger ain't holding the bag, so that's an easy base hit for Ryan Zimmerman. And here comes Brian Dozier, hitting 287. You got to be careful to him too, and you never know what Brian Dozier can do at the plate. It's ball one to Dozier. One, there we go.
But it finds the zone on the inside.
Dozier, a former Dodger. Strike two.
Breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Curveball, let's see if we get him to swing and miss. Fouled off, good. Good, good swing right there from Brian Dozier. All right, here we go.
Fouled off.
1-2, fouled off, all right. 1-2 count. And Dozier's taking a 2-2 pitch. All right, 15 pitches for Urias. Brian Dozier's really working the count, but he's going to hit into a double play. Crawford, Seager, the Bellinger for the double play. And good job from Julio Urias being able to fight back and doing what he does right there. And help us as Alex Verdugo will step in the top of the third.
We are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
So good job.
Now the pitch.
And here comes Verdugo taking ball one inside.
Here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Verdugo is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with the bat in his hands.
Yeah,
this is maybe a base hit to right field. No, hit too hard. Darn it.
I don't care how many hours you put in.
That is frustrating for Verdugo. He's, the last game we played was on Wednesday. And Verdugo had good at bats, and he got good contact, but no hits. And here we are again, a good, good swing and no hit. It's pretty frustrating for Alex Verdugo, and that's kind of unfortunate because I really feel like Alex Verdugo should be getting base hits, and the time for him. He has to start stepping up as Julio Urias strikes out. But it's not like he ain't stepping up. So like he needs to step up and help us, but he doesn't. Like, we're just that good of a ball club, but I'd like for him to get hot. Because, he's a great player, and when he's hot, he hits bombs. And, those 10 home runs or 8 he has, it only happens when he's hot or when he's feeling good. And, he's not doing too good right now. And hopefully he could break out of the cold streak and make himself feel better, as it's a 1-1 pitch to Chris Taylor, and that's 2-1. 2-1 count to Chris Taylor. Taylor, that's the first base hit, and that will be a double because it's in the gap. They were playing a little far back. That's the first hit of the game, and Chris Taylor is going to get a 2-out double for the Dodgers. And that means Corey Seager's coming up with an RBI opportunity. So great job right there from Chris Taylor, getting wood on the bat on that changeup, shooting it through the gap, and having a double.
Here's Corey Seager.
Seager hits one to left field, and this will be hit too hard for an easy out for Juan Soto to catch. That's pretty frustrating.
Back now as the Nationals ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. They come into this game near the top of the league in both batting average and on-base percentage. And talking to a few of the players earlier, they emphasized the importance of having quality at-bats every time one of them goes to the plate. One player told me, "We have a lot of professional hitters on this team, and we hold each other up to a certain standard. Guys, that level of accountability seems to make them a difficult bunch to deal with."
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
So it sounds like the Nationals are very, very hard to face when it comes to their hitting. They lead in average, or they're somewhere in average. They're top 10. And then they lead in top 10 on on-base percentage. So they do have a really good ball club for hitting. But I don't know too much about the pitchers. Maybe Sean Doolittle. And that's about it. And Max Scherzer, who I think they should trade and help themselves out. But I don't know they're really fight. I don't know what their record is into the game. I should have looked. Where's 2-2 and Kurt Suzuki, man? I could tell this bottom of the lineup for the Nationals, they're really fighting. They're fouling pitches off what should be a strike. But you know, they're taking balls what not a lot of teams would take. Like, they're a very good ball club, and Kurt Suzuki, you know, a veteran, is really helping this team out too, I bet, at that catcher's position, and bringing a veteran into the ball club maybe really helped, like Juan Soto and, you know, Trey Turner, and even Brian Dozier. He's helping this team out too as Kurt Suzuki pops it up. That's an easy play for Brandon Crawford. And that will bring in Michael Taylor, man. Hitting 167. That is rough for Michael Taylor on this season. But he's going to hit one into right field. Alex Verdugo will be able to make this play. I like how their scoreboard is over here at right field, just like Colorado. It's pretty cool. As Jeremy Heckerson comes in. I like scoreboards where you could like really see it in the game. Like Fenway's is pretty nice. Dodger Stadium, I don't even know where the opposing scoreboard is to see like what other teams are doing, to be honest.
He had some really good
and then, but I think it's in right field. No, I don't know where it is. I think it's actually in right field now that I'm thinking about it. But at Coors Field, you could tell really well where the scoreboard is for the opposite teams, like who are playing. I like being able to see that a little bit because it just lets me know what the teams I'm facing here soon are doing. Like the Rockies are losing, as that's going to be a single because Juan Soto has a pretty good arm and I'm not going to chance it. But a nice ground ball for Crawford. And here comes Justin Turner, struck out in his first debut on fastballs. You know, 3 straight fastballs got me swinging, as that's the first fastball for strike 1 in this AB. And here we go.
If he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Gotta try and get the lead for Urias. That's a strike 2 with the knuckle curve. First knuckle curve, or first breaking ball for Justin Turner in this ball game. In the second at bat, 0-2, ball 1.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I love a well-executed
Crawford at first. He does have good speed, so if I hit one to the gap, I'm pretty sure he's getting to third or maybe home, as that's strike 3. Wow, another strikeout for Heckelson against Justin Turner, and here comes Bellinger, who popped up in his last at-bat. Man, they got me on a check swing. Fastball away in the middle of the zone. Got it. And this will be a double play ball. Probably Trey Turner misses it. And that will be an error on Trey Turner going in with the bare hand. Oh, they're going to say it's a base hit. The ball was hit too hard. They're going to say that's a single for Bellinger. And Jock's coming up the bat, and that's ball 1. Wow, I can't believe they're going to say that was a hit for Cody Bellinger. Just unbelievable. I'm surprised they didn't call it an error. Because to me, you're going in with a bare hand, you're trying to make a play, you bobble the ball. To me, I feel like that's an error. They don't say it's a base hit for Cody Bellinger, which I'll take because, you know, it's our second hit of the game, and it gets Bellinger a hit, but I really feel like that was not a hit, as that's gonna be foul barely down that left field line. If that would have been fair, Crawford would have scored Bellinger to third and Jock probably to second, but that's a home run. Jock Peterson makes it 3-0 Dodgers, second deck. Man, just as I'm rambling, Jock Peterson does something to make me, you know, kind of shut up a little bit. But good job from Jock. Makes it 3-0 Dodgers on a knuckleball or a changeup. 22nd on the year. He leads the Dodgers in the home run category now. It was a changeup. Great job right there from Jock Peterson being able to read the off-speed pitch and bomb that bad boy for a home run to make it 3-0 Dodgers.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
That's a base hit for Austin Barnes. No. It looked like it was, but Adam Eaton too fast, and here comes Verdugo. 265. Would love to see him do something besides get out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating.
Ball 1 to Alex Verdugo.
You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Ball 1 to Verdugo. Strike one. Good cutter. That was a great cutter. That was a beauty. Up the middle, and Heckelson, you gotta be serious. Puts his glove down and robs a hit from Alex Verdugo. But Jock Peterson makes it 3-0, so I'm happy. And here comes Trey Turner. We got the lead. Urias, 31 pitches. He's ready to grind and work his way to another W for his stats. So here we go. Trey Turner, strike one. Ball one. Here's a good take right there from Trey Turner. 1-1 count.
This is
hit to left field to Jock. Easy play for Peterson. Routine fly ball. And here comes Adam Eaton. He struck out in his last AB. On 3 pitches, did the slider away with lefty Adam Eaton. And like I said, I struggle against sliders away when it's lefty versus lefty. So I'm pretty sure Adam Eaton doesn't do the best either, as it's 0-2. I mean 0-1, and it's gonna be hit over to right field for Verdugo. Easy play. That was a good. That was a great swing from Adam Eaton. Just carried too long. That's ball one to Anthony Rendon. Good eye right there. 37 pitches for Julio and 2-0 according to the ump.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some real
3-0 on Rendon.
3-0 to him.
Juan Soto on deck.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
3-0. Walked him on 4 pitches. Okay. That's all right. We get the lefty versus lefty matchup. I really feel like Julio can win this matchup. Juan Soto might change my mind. But he doesn't with that pop-up, so that walk, it was a 10-pitch inning for Julio, but that walk, just unfortunate for Julio. And here comes Julio Urias getting ready to bat for the second time in this game.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Strike one to Julio. You know, in this game, I really feel like this is the Dodger team. What? You know, this team hasn't been around for a while. Yes, we're on a winning streak. But look now. Look at the pitch count. We're in the top of the 5th. He's at 66 pitches. This is a whole different ball club coming into this Washington series. We're taking balls. I'm taking a lot of pitches. And some are balls, some are strikes. You know, I took a clean strike from Heckelson off of Justin Turner in his second at-bat, where it was in the zone, but I didn't swing because I didn't think it would be in the zone, but it was. And it was an easy strike call. But besides that, you know, like 2-0 count, easy. Like, their pitches what I would probably be swinging at if it was the Angels game or, you know, the game against the Marlins. Like, but this team. Hold on, guys.
Fouled away. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind.
Good pitch right there from Heckelson. A great cutter in.
Then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his
okay, 0-1 count to Seager. That phone
ahead
call
on
was
the
not
next
mean to
guy.
happen.
No hits to this point.
0-1 count. But as I was saying, you know, if it was the Marlins, or, you know, like that, like I'd be swinging at that stuff like that. Yes, I swung there.
In today's game, if you're not
And that was a really bad swing from Seager. So, you know, we're trying to adjust with Seager. You know, like I said on Wednesday's game, I really feel like Seager needs to be hitting in a different spot. But with Verdugo being cold and not doing too hot, I really feel like Seager needs to stay in the second hole. But if I switch Austin Barnes and Seager, I feel like that will help Seager out because it will fuel him, knowing that his spot just got taken by the catcher, which, you know, would not because Austin Barnes is a catcher, but it got took from, you know, it'd just be Austin Barnes proving himself that he's one of the best players on this team. You know, he didn't start the season as the catcher. Russell Martin did that job. Then, you know, I started, you know, Russell Martin struggled. Then I put Austin Barnes in, and Barnes has been killing it since. And if I feel like I could get more productive in the second hole with Austin Barnes, that's great, cool, because, you know, it's going to help us out. But the thing what I don't like about that, yes, Barnes is hitting second, and that's a great thing for him. You know, he's higher up in the order, makes him feel pretty good. You know, he knows I have confidence in him. But then, if I have Seager in the 8th hole, like where Barnes is now, usually, then what? When I like letting Austin Barnes be productive, but if Corey Seager ain't even productive in the 8th hole, what's the point of moving Seager to the 8th hole when he can't do anything? So we might have to try it out. We might have to play that way tomorrow. Seager in the 8th hole, Barnes in the second hole, and whoever does, you know, I just want to see how that works for a while. But then in the situation of Russell Martin coming out to catch, as this is a home run from Brandon Crawford on a 3-2 pitch, makes it 5-0 Dodgers dead center. Brandon Crawford, baby, always hitting home runs and stacking up RBIs. Man, can't give Crawford one of those just hangers. As here comes Justin Turner, who's been struck out twice, as Anibal Sanchez is warming up in the bullpen for the Nationals. That's a base hit for Turner. But then the situation with that is when I play Russell Martin, Russell Martin ain't hitting in the second hole. That's plain and simple. He ain't good enough to do it. As here comes Anibal Sanchez, I'm pretty sure. It ain't showing stats, so let's see. Yes, Anibal Sanchez. But if, you know, Russell Martin ain't hitting in the second hole, he's not the guy for that job. He has a pop-up, easy play for their left fielder, Juan Soto. But Russell Martin, no. Like I said, no second hole. He can't. He struggles being in the 8th hole. What's gonna make him think in the second hole? But then with that, is that I throw Seager back in that second hole. He's thinking he's feeling good, feeling back in the second hole, knowing that he's good. But then Austin Barnes comes in the next game and he's back in the 8th hole. Like, I don't know. I really don't know Austin Barnes, man. He's been doing good in this 7th hole spot, knowing that Verdugo is having a hard time. But this is hard, man. This is a hard game when you have such good players. You know, I have the greatest team in the game. You know, we're always do good. You know, I've made trades for Crawford and McCutchen earlier this season. And like Crawford, you know, he's a starter. When I traded him for him, I knew I was gonna make him a starter. Andrew McCutchen was the spot for AJ Pollock. And like I have a lot of firepower on the bench. I could play McCutchen when I want. I could play him when I don't want him to. And obviously he has not had a lot of playing time, but he has. Like he hasn't, but he has. When there's righties on, when there's lefties on the mound, that's when he usually plays. But when when Verdugo or Jock or Chris Taylor, if they're tired, then that's when I throw Andrew McCutchen out there, and maybe it's time, I kind of give McCutchen more playing time out there in probably right field. Verdugo stations. Because maybe it's time to let Verdugo kind of sit on the bench, analyze himself, then come out for a game and see how he does. So McCutchen might have a start tomorrow, as that struck one to Jock Peterson in his last at bat. He hit a 3-run home run against Jeremy Heckelson. And then Crawford got him out of the game in the top of the 5th with a 3-2, 2-out home run dead center to make it 5-0 Dodgers. 2-1 to Jock.
It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder.
2-1 count to Peterson.
And
2-2.
it's fouled away.
Fastball with tailed away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This
is hit to left field.
Left center.
Left center, left field, same thing, but Adam Eaton got the speed and gets the out.
Now back, ready for another shot now. Austin Barnes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Here comes Austin Barnes, 0 for 2.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. This one's
but he will get a base hit to right field. Easy hit for Austin Barnes, and he's going to be 1 for 3 now.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages.
Here comes Verdugo.
Yeah, don't overthink it.
0 for 2. He's had great contact, just nothing showing for it. As that's going to be a double play, easy play for Trey Turner, and that will end the inning for the Dodgers and for the Nationals. But Alex Verdugo struggling. Our 50th pitch for Urias, ball 1 high.
Non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. They've been completely overmatched to this point.
50 pitches for Julio Urias.
I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Strike 1. Ball 2.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
All right.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, Michael Taylor, man, that average coming in 167, not too good, but he is having a good battle against Julio Urias in this bottom of the 6th to start it off. So that's a 3-2 great take. And here comes Taylor. Here comes Julio with the 3-2 to Taylor. That's going to be not a base hit. Seager with the nice glove. Throws over to first. Makes it look easy. And that's going to be the first out of the bottom of the 6th. And here comes Howie Kendricks.
On deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Ball 1 to Kendricks, former Dodger. And now it's been a while back, hitting 299, almost to a 300 average, pretty damn good. As he's gonna hit that one hard and foul it off.
And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead,
1-1 count to Howie Kendricks. Strike 2 on the corner. You know, as a pitch hitter, you come into the game and you have to see Julio Urias. That must be really hard. As this is an easy roller for Justin Turner. With his footing, throw to first for the first and for the second out in this bottom of the 6th. And here comes Trey Turner hitting 291. Seager, this is going to be a good play, and Seager throws out Trey Turner, one of the fastest players in the game. Seager showing that arm off.
That is pure magic. Don't touch that remote.
Let's go. Great play from Seager. Here comes Cody Glover. For some reason, it's not showing the stats. Here comes Julio. Julio has one job, and that's to just drop the ball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Easy play for Anthony Rendon. Throw over the first, and they get Julio, but by like 2 steps. So that was probably a play with Julio. I mean, the Nationals did not want to be as close as that strike 1 to Chris Taylor with the slider low. Striked out in his last at bat. It was a very good cutter. And that's ball 1. That's a good cutter from Jeremy Heckelson, because that was the person who struck him out. And that was probably one of the best cutters I've seen in this game. And that's a strike 2 with the slider away. Good pitch by Glover.
3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times?
To Taylor.
Have to sit on something else.
Pitch Glover, strike 3. Slider away, filthy. Filthy. Makes it look easy. And here comes Corey Seager, who has a single. He is a run.
1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way.
That's going to be pulled foul.
And no one will track it down. Bouncer to the left side.
Easy. Wow.
Throw to first, he'll get
Not
it
an easy play. That's the hot corner for a reason, and Anthony Rendon made a nice play as here comes Adam Eaton in a 5-0 game in the bottom of the 7th. They're saying he's done a drag bunt, but I doubt it, as that's strike one. He's holding the bat back, so that means he's swinging. 1 slider away. Let's see if we get him to swing here. Yep, swings to over to Seager, throw over to first, easy play. Easy play. And here comes Anthony Rendon, who has been a little quiet tonight. He got walked his last at-bat, and his first pitch swinging on that one. And that fastball was way outside. Surprised he took a hack at it, and it's an 0-1 count.
Grounder hit hard
foul
down
ball.
The first baseline, but this will be a foul ball.
That pitch count has been really good on Julio in this game. He's been doing really good slicing and dicing, trying to end these innings quickly. 7th inning of work here. He already has 1 out, and he made Anthony Rendon pop up, and then that's going to be an easy play for Peterson for the 2nd out in this bottom of the 7th. So that's an easy play. And here comes Juan Soto, who's hitting 256. He hasn't done anything big tonight either. That's ball 1 way outside, not a good pitch.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season.
There we go, and that's a foul ball. You know, better pitch right there from Urias with the fastball. Did get hit foul. Not what Juan Soto wanted. But this will be able to end the inning with 70 pitches for Urias. The bullpen might be shut down tonight if Urias could continue with the way he's been pitching. Here comes Matt Grace. No stats. I don't know what's going on.
So striding in, Brandon Crawford. So far, 2
top of the 8th. Here we go.
Hey, and in that last at bat, he took this one to straightaway center field.
Crawford, Turner, and then Bellinger.
This guy can hit a breaking ball a long way.
24,462 people here in Washington watching their Nationals not do too hot. Strike 1. Oh my goodness. Lefty versus lefty. I hate it, bro. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It's hard, but you know, my lefties gotta, you know. My lefties are all stepping up, and that's gonna be not a base hit. Hit too hard, and it hung up too long for Adam Eaton to catch it. But a good contact. And here comes Justin Turner. 1 for 3 with the single.
Justin Turner has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah, and this will be going foul.
And that is off the wall, but in foul
territory. Maybe thought we had a home run right there. Rockies score finally in Cincinnati. Easy play for Anthony Rendon, third baseman to third baseman. Easy play. And here comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 3. He does have a single. I was going to say 0 for 3, but he does have a hit. Lefty versus lefty. Let's see how he does here. Against Grace. Ball 1, sinker away.
Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Sinker away. 1-0 count. Hit, there's Turner. Easy play. Guns it over to first. A lot of frustration for Trey Turner, I'm pretty sure, because of the way he threw that ball. He gunned it.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
Here comes Ryan Zimmerman to lead off the bottom of the 8th for the Nationals. Taking strike 1 in the middle of the zone.
Fastball registering at 93 that time.
1 count. Julio with the 0-2. Ball 1.
This guy's rolling along.
Damn, that's rough.
So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Well, he's having a good amount of
Urias
success
to Zimmerman, strike 2.
Hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far. And the way he pitches,
here we go with the change to see if we strike him out here on the 1-2. Popped up into center. Verdugo on the run. Verdugo, easy play for Alex.
He's there and record
the first out of the bottom of the 8th. Julio, man, this is a great start.
Now at the plate, Brian Dozier. He got on top of one and was a
I'm
ground
pretty
out
impressed.
last time.
He always seems to
And he lays off
do
there, 1-0.
good in all of his games. Like, I think the last game he pitched, it wasn't too hot. But, you know, he still seems to impress. This,
Now the 2-0 home.
he still seems to impress me and the management of the Dodgers.
Lifted in the air to center field. Chasing
And this
after
is
it is
hit to
Taylor.
center.
He's
Taylor
got a nice play there. Two
almost
away.
didn't see that ball in the air, but,
Into the
you know,
box.
comes down with it.
2 away here in the 8th,
Oof.
and time's running out.
And here comes Kurt Suzuki. Over 2, and that's strike 1.
Something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
0-1 count to Suzuki.
And here's
Ball
a
one.
ball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Ball 1 to
Bases
Kurt
are empty here
Suzuki.
with 2 men out.
80th pitch of the game.
To 1 and 2
Ball
now.
strike 2. What's going on
And
over
now
there?
time is called as a beach ball has made its way
A
out
beach
into
ball
left
made it
field
on the
here.
way to the field. What? Jock Peterson is gonna be nice and hit that baby back, I think, as it's the 1-2 count to Suzuki. And that's
Still
fouled
1
off.
and 2.
If I'm on the mound right now,
Suzuki,
I know
man,
I'm in the hitter's
I don't know
head.
why
He was
this dude hits
definitely
so
sitting
damn good
soft.
against me.
I might
1-2.
speed him up and elevate him.
Strike them out. Good
He
pitch
got him.
from Urias.
Lively fastball that
Like
time,
Suzuki,
and it
not that he hits good against
Now
us,
the
but he's been
skipper's on his
battling
way out
against
toward
us
the
all
home
day.
plate
Here
area,
comes
and I
Sean
believe that
Doolittle.
means we're going to have a double switch here.
Here comes Jock.
Sean Doolittle comes on to work now, and he's their
Okay.
usual closer, but this is obviously
Jock
not
will
a
hit.
save opportunity.
Yeah,
Was
this
gonna
is all about
substitute
just getting
McCutcheon,
him some
but
work,
I think
guys.
I'll
He
do that
hasn't
for
had a chance to
Verdugo.
come in and close the game out for several
Strike
days
1.
now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Strike 1 to Jock Peterson.
Fouled
Foul
away.
ball. Oh, 2 to Peterson. Fouled off.
The
0-2
0-2
to
once
Peterson.
more. And a
Strike 3 with
two-yard
the slider.
as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
And here comes Austin Barnes who has
Digging
a
in,
single.
Austin Barnes, his career line with Doolittle. He's 1 for 4. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's
Up
a
the
little
middle.
chopper up the middle.
Might be a base hit. Trey Turner is going to be able to run and snag that hit away from Austin Barnes. And guess I'm going to let Verdugo hit for himself.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Strike
Foul
1 with
tip
the
into
slider.
Catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
Foul
He's
tip.
done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're
Ball 1.
going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Ball 1 to Verdugo. 1-1 count.
Grounded
And that's
back
going
up
to be an
the
easy
middle.
ground ball
Dozier has it.
for
Throw in
Dozier.
the dirt, but a good scoop at
And then we
first,
get Alex
saves an
Verdugo.
error.
And here comes Julio Urias. Michael Lake Taylor leading it off in the bottom of the 9th.
And they'll need him to get something going
Go
here.
82 pitches for Urias. First pitch. Hit to Crawford. Hard hit, but Crawford makes a nice play. That's why he's been a Gold Glover for years. And here comes Jan Gomes. First at bat for him, hitting like 195. The Nationals have a lot of players who are in that 190-ish or 1-something batting average, and that's probably why they're not doing too hot. Jan Gomes is going to hit one right up the middle. Second hit of the game for the Nationals. It's been a weird game. Just quiet, not a lot of hits, and here comes Trey Turner. 85 pitches for Urias. Double play ball. We will try and get out of this game with that situation. But with Trey Turner's speed, he will probably be safe at first. First, second, and we got him. I mean, second, first. Oh my God, it's a second. Anyway, we win the game with the sweep, man. I mean, with the sweep, with a shutout. Man, what a game. We did great. 2 home runs in this game, and that's how we scored.
Finish tonight. The Dodgers took the lead
Good game.
in the 4th and held on until
And
the end. Julio Urias
Julio did good.
Decision and records
He only got 3 Ks in this game, but he was player of the game, 1 base on balls. He did really good, and Crawford and Jock helped us out big time. And he only gave up 2 hits, and we did really good. So like, comment, subscribe, guys. I will see you tomorrow. And tomorrow we have Kershaw on the mound, I'm pretty sure. Or Hill actually, and then Kershaw. So like, comment, subscribe, guys, and I will see you guys next time.